my YouTube subscribers, the time has come. This, my friends, is the platform. I want to keep my promise. I said I would start at 10 a.m. The name we are announcing today in this room, you're going to be part of an awesome journey, whether you're in Germany, whether you're in the United States, whether you're in South Africa, whether you're in Australia, whether you're in Japan, whatever city, what state you're in, come on board, right? And I dropped a lot of hints over the last few weeks as to the name of the launching platform, where we come in, we register, right? And we create the new name. It could be GOAT, but GOAT is incorporated on our platform at streetteams.com. Streetteams.com is a portal that'll give you a voice. Firstly, we have to collect all of our voices because I think the time has come to go to the negotiating table with Uber and Lyft and other companies and stand up for ourselves. I have not seen one website out there that puts all the drivers under one roof, where the intent is to bargain, negotiate better deals, right? And we're going to use this so we can send announcements to drivers. My legal guy, the attorney that I use here in Los Angeles, I've informed him of my intentions with streetteams.com. I've called upon his services to help us form the new company, that we can divvy out shares for the drivers and that the drivers can participate from day one. From day one, folks, you come into the room, you register, you participate in the polls, you participate in the discussion rooms. And if you look up here, there you will see it, right? There it is, GOAT. So once you've registered, go to those discussion rooms, jump into the GOAT room, participate in the polls. Your input right here is what's going to shape this future company. Mervyn, Inventory Sarge, Timothy, Joey Driver, Mario, Xander, Darius, I spoke to him yesterday, Jacksonville, Russell, all of you guys, Fatima, thank you for being part of this journey, right? You can come on board and register as a free member, as a guest, as a driver. If you want to come in on the most minimum level, folks, and contribute $10, we're going to use that $10 for tech fees, for trademark fees, for legal fees, even to set aside a legal fund so that we can have a legal representative at the table with Uber and Lyft when they want to negotiate, right? And we invite in the Uber executives, we invite in the Lyft executives to streetteams.com. Why did I choose this word, street teams? We're on the street every single day, folks. We're on the street. We understand the street. We understand the language of the street, right? And if you're an individual player, you will never succeed. If you're a team and you're a team player, you get things done. So I thought there could not be any better name, right, to combine the two, street teams, that we form these street teams in each city and we resonate our voice, so we have collective bargaining power. A lot of work has gone into this. Like I said, I've pulled all my resources of other projects that I'm working on, real estate projects, natural supplement projects that I'm working on, other companies that I have interests in, right? And I said, let's focus on this and get this out. The timing could not be better. And if I look at Uber and Lyft in the last 2 days, sending out these desperate measures to try and convince you to come on board, my advice was step away, right? Let the clock run down and bring these players to the table. Also, my friends, if you go to the top here, I'm right to the top, right above me, you see the cursor there. you'll see 3 little buttons. If you click on that, right, if you click on that button, it'll open up individual categories. It'll open up networks. You can join a network. You can join a city. You can join, if you're a freelancer. Timothy Neufarth, I appreciate you, buddy. I really do. We're going to make this happen. You can also become part of the All-Stars team. I'm going to talk about the people that I have friendships with on YouTube, whether it's our friend Dustin Smakovich, whether it's my first mentors, Harry, the rideshare guy, or Uberman, that I have a lot of respect for, that I still highlight to this very day. Even if the Uberman went in a different direction and started up auto auctions, I gave him a spot in here. Why? Because he was an instrumental player, as well as Harry, shaping my rideshare future, allowing me to look into rideshare and start multiple companies. I owe them a lot of gratitude, a lot of thank you. I've incorporated them in this All-Stars team. So I will jump into All-Stars just now and go through those individuals, give them the credit they deserve, request that they carry our voice forward, even if they do a 20, 30-second video on this, or even if they just do a screenshot and write something and put it in their channel, right? The way I've set up these individuals, that their fees are waived. All members or guests are free unless you want to participate on different levels, unless you want to become a city ambassador, unless you want to become an all-star. We will review your YouTube channel and we'll put you in here. I have a team that is managing the content, managing the posts. So if somebody thinks that they're going to get away with hate, hate messages or anything derogatory to our brothers and sisters, forget about it. It's not going to fly. You're going to be deleted and you're going to be gone for good. You will never, ever have a second chance to come on and be a team player on Street Team. So keep it clean. I really request. Thank you very much, Journey for Jordan. I appreciate you. I'm not sure why the message was retracted on his, but I appreciate your contribution. Thank you. Now, before we dive into this website, right, to become an all-star, I said to my team, you know what, you have to have original content. You have to be an original YouTuber influencer that comes up with great content and show that you truly care for the drivers. I have a candidate out there. I'm not going to give him energy. I'm not going to give him a spot on the All-Star team, who continues to just rip off word for word, steal other people's, right down to their titles, their descriptions, everything, and then uses their keywords, their names to gather traffic and repeats their videos. We know who he is, but to me, I got to be honest, he's not an all-star player, and you're not welcome on board until you show originality, until you show the people that you really care, not that you just copy, right? And that if you do go and put out videos, that you think them through, right? Because some of those videos can do a lot of damage, right? Especially now when we've worked so hard with strikes and putting in the hours, getting Uber and Lyft to the point where they understand that we're pissed off, right? We cannot just have one individual or two individuals throw us under the bus for all the work that we've done. Doesn't work that way. You know who you are, right? You know that you stole another video yesterday, word for word. Why? Because you could see it's one of the most successful videos that I've made, right? My own original content. So leave it on there as you wish. But ladies and gentlemen, I believe in karma. Karma is a huge bitch in life, right? You do good, good will come back. You take, you steal from others, it'll slap you in the face. It's just how it works, right? I want to show up with integrity. I represent a lot of people in this house that have shown up again and again in live streams, that have contributed, that have made suggestions, suggestions that I've even printed out and sent off to Uber and Lyft saying, hey, listen, read this, right? Now, my friends, you get a chance at streetteams.com to create your profile and participate and voice your contributions. Hey, I would like to see this in an app, or I'd like to see an option of us being able to thank the driver if they tip. All that type of stuff we want to see here. So come into that GOAT discussion room, right? Come inside, participate in those, join a network, right? And now if I go to networks, let me just show you. I'm going to click on networks here for a second, right? You can join a rideshare network, you can join a delivery network, you can join a gig network, you can join a freelance network, you can join a rental network, you can join an organization or union. Gig Workers, Rideshare United. I've created rooms for these individuals. Just go there, click on it, and check. You can come on and join a city, right? Clicking through to a city. Where are you in the United States, right? Where are you internationally, right? Are you in Arkansas? Are you in Boise, Idaho? Go in there, create that space, become a city ambassador, become an ambassador for your people, share your knowledge, share your input, right? We're going all the way down here. Central South America, Argentina, Panama, England, Denmark, Hungary. So a lot of work has gone into this. Every single one of these pages had to be coded. Every single one of these pages had to be incorporated in this database. So I can assure you, I have not been sleeping. My team has not been sleeping, right? Because things have to be done. And the one worry that I have is that, we go out and strike. Trust me, we make a lot of noise, but we still don't have all the foot soldiers under one roof. We still don't have the teams organized on the street pushing the message forward. This is a golden opportunity to do that, right? This is a golden opportunity to invite in Uber and Lyft and say, listen, look at these suggestions, right? We need a third or fourth company. I have even, folks, you hear me sometimes, I don't really trash talk Trip. I call them out, right? I call them out on things that are not working. I call out the executives and say, if you say the 15th of June, deliver on the 15th of June, right? So I have even created a garage, a parking bay, a network for Trip, because I believe that if they pull together and rally, they can be a third or fourth player, just like we're going to become another player in the rideshare industry, right? By all means, keep on driving for Uber and Lyft. There are a lot of people that are still making very, very good money. But for those who are not making good money and they are unhappy with that cut and they're not seeing the results, you got to switch it up, folks. You got to be active, right? So if you go to the Rideshare network, my friends, right, you will see this. On the very top, there is a scroll bar of all the rideshare companies in there. If I click on the Uber one on the top, right, the icon is there. You can join that room, right? We have Hop, Skip, Drive there. We have Kareem. We have all the international rideshare companies in this network, my friends. They're in there, right? So that individuals that drive for these limo companies or taxi organizations can go in there and join those networks, right? Now, in these discussion rooms where I would truly like you to participate, start your own discussion, start a new topic, right? Why not start a topic on Darren Kay? Why not start a topic on John Zimmer? Why not start a topic on Logan Green? Go out there and be the first one, right? Who we're having a little problem in the room? Little Joey Smith. Where's little Joey Smith? What's happening there? Somebody says, leave the room. If you don't like what I do, it's okay. I mean, I'm not going to please everyone, right? I really am not going to please everyone. It's not going to happen. But the one thing you will know about me, I'm a doer. I talk a little. I don't talk much. Get out there, give instructions, get it done, right? And one thing you do know about me, I'm one of the only guys who goes head to head. I'll headbutt these guys, right? And call them out and call out and hold up the mirror. There are only a few YouTubers out there that will call out these executives by names and hold them responsible. I'm one of them. So I think I've shown where my loyalties lie, right? I represent the house. I don't represent the company. And I do want to form a new company where everybody participates in, right? So if you're not happy with our direction, if you're not happy with this house, you can unsubscribe. You don't have to be here. You don't have to subject yourself to these videos. If my accent annoys you, it's okay, right? It's fine with me, right? Some people think that a foreign accent means there's a foreign invader. I'm born in Washington, D.C., folks, right? That's where I'm born. So I'm by birth, I'm a U.S. citizen. And for the haters and trolls who say, hey, you effing so-and-so, go back to your effing country, blah, 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 I have news for you. I was born in Georgetown Hospital in D.C. I'm just as welcome in this country as you are, right? And I have every right to view my voice. And my net that I'm casting, folks, not just to Colorado, not just to Florida, not just to Texas, not just to New York, not just to New Jersey, not just to California, not just to Utah, not just to Nevada, not just to New Mexico, not just to the Carolinas, not just to Dakota. I'm casting it way larger. I'm casting it to Asia, to Africa, Australia, New Zealand. I want everyone in because there's a lot of people around this globe that could help us with more and more collective bargain power. Can you imagine you push out flyers, a link to a flyer, and we set down the 4th of July as a national and international strike day, right? And the people participate on a global level. There we go. Thank you. I'm going to share that link there. By the way, talk is cheap. Type in goatrideshare.com. GoatRideshare.com. Find out where it takes you. I've secured the names. Find out where it takes you if you put in Goat Driver, greatest of all time driver.com. Find out where it takes you. Tie down multiple good names. All the names that were suggested the other day, registered, right? Registered. The money spent, right? So that you guys can see I'm serious about this, right? So right now, this is a platform that helps us form, get together, grow as a team on the street, and then take this company. The next big, obviously the very, very next big thing, my friends, is the 4th of July, right? Independence Day. Why did I choose this day? Because on this day, I want us to be independent. We're opening up the funding platform, right? That's when the legal eagles come in and allocate shares, blah, 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 all of that. Something that may be foreign to us, right? But it's very important to do this in a sequence of steps. So I don't think there could be a better day than the 4th of July when we're going to make further announcements, right? Because that's the day we want to become independent, when we don't want people to tell us, hey, you got to do this, you got to do that, you can only drive for this, you're going to have to take this cut. No. Doesn't work that way. You want a company by the drivers for the people. I do believe we have the power to do that. I do believe that we have the chance to rally around something new, something great, and shape it together, right? So on this day, another live stream where we open up the funding platform. Between now and then, you can come on board, you can register. In various forms, folks. You can register at streetteams.com. You can, let me go there. You can come in as an AllStars member where you can open up your own, upload your own YouTube links, share your content, your codes. Doesn't matter what company you work from, but you can promote yourself here. It's set up for you. You can become a city ambassador for $50 a year. That means that city, you go in, you moderate, you put your codes in, And the way it's set up is that you get your money back, right? If one driver just comes in and uses your code, right? Let them use your Uber code. Let them use your Lyft code. Let them use your trip code. Let them use your future GOAT code, whatever the company may be, right? But exercise new avenues to make money. My friends like Dustin, Harry, Uberman, Paula, Drive Girl Drive, Rideshare Peterson, Driver Mike, all their privileges here will cost $0. Why? I want them to drive the message forward, right? If you want to become part of the council, the new company council, have a say in it. It's a one-time fee of $100 where you are a player, and we are obviously going to allocate a specific amount of shares to be determined by a legal team. As a regular member, you come on board for free. So you don't have to spend a cent if you don't want to, right? There's no one dictating to you that you've got to come out here and spend money. Absolutely not, right? So Minneapolis in the house, Tim Olson, Paul Figueroa, how are you? Infantry Sarge, how you doing? Good to see you. Now, my friends, where I want to dive in briefly, right, is into the All-Stars category, right? And I want to highlight a couple of the people that I believe are All-Stars, and we've set up accounts for them, right? Firstly, on the top here, if I go there, you know this guy now. He runs auto auction rebuilds. Randy Shear, my friend, you were one of the first guys that I followed on here. If you can give streetteams.com a shout out, that we are striving to become a collective voice that can stand up to big bullies, to big corporations. Please make a small little video. We would greatly, greatly appreciate that, right? Then I have Justin Bryant. Some people may not know him, but from the gig industry, right? He brings out a lot of content and he has a lot of good followers, right? We said, hey, you know what? Justin Bryant should be a team player on the All-Stars and help us drive the message forward. Justin Bryant, if somebody can reach out to you, I certainly will. If you can give us a shout out on Street Teams, I welcome you on board as an All-Stars member, my friend. And I appreciate your contributions, your videos. They're great. I've watched them all. They're a great way for people to learn about different gigs, not just about the rideshare industry, right? Then I carry on, folks. I really like this lady, an emerging voice, Kimberly, the CEO. Drive her. I like her videos. She's raw, she's real, she's authentic, she's fun, right? Kimberly, if you're listening in, or if you do come across this video, just give Street Teams a little shout out. We have created a space for you. You're on my all-star teams. I appreciate your contributions to drivers and to the gig industry, right? Again, folks, this is not just about rideshare. This is about freelance jobs. This is about gigs where you get to explore more than rideshare, right? But we are also using this to become a collective voice against the companies that are bullying us or manipulating our fares or trying these little shenanigans with us. This is a chance here at Street Teams to stand up as a team, unite, and if possible, negotiate or fight back. We're not just a pushover, right? The next person I welcome on the All-Stars team, I like him. He may not have the biggest follower base, but he's real, he's authentic, right? And he comes up with original videos, is Uber DC, right? Obviously the name created because that's his market, right? You have a space here on the All-Star teams. A little shout out for Street Teams would gladly be appreciated, my friend. We carry on. Rideshare 411. Send me your info as well, please. he's a guy from Orange County that I've made friends with who's really going out there and starting up, right? A lot of these people have a couple of thousand subscribers already. If you believe that you want to be on this all-star team, just, you have my email is going to be underneath the video afterwards. Email me and say, hey, I think I should be on this all-star team because I think I should be a city ambassador because my rating is such, I've been driving so and so many trips, I've been in the market, I understand the market, right? Just a short little message to me and my team why you should be considered as a city ambassador or for the AllStars team, right? My next candidate that I have in there, very funny, real good, catchy videos. Darren Levy, official. He covers a range of topics, including rideshare. Check him out if you haven't subscribed to him. Darren Levy, official. I watch his videos. I appreciate his content. He's super funny and he's super real, right? That's what I like about him. He's as authentic as it can be, and he gets funny dialogues going. So Darren Levy, if you are listening to this, or if someone reaches out, there's Terry Tips at the back. I love it. It says recommended. We're going to get to my buddy Terry Tips. I love that video. It's a funny one. You're gonna get a shout out now, Terry. But he's popping up in the back with 2 fingers there. But that's one of his funniest videos. You got to watch it. So Darren Levy, give us a shout out, please. That would be greatly appreciated, my friend. My email, Paula, was so sweet to share it. Send us your info, why you should be considered as a city ambassador for any city, whether it's Buenos Aires, Argentina, or whether it's Costa Mesa, California, or whether it's New York, Brooklyn, Queens, whatever it's. Send us an email and tell us why you should be nominated as a city ambassador or all-stars. Now, I'm going to head to my next candidate. You guys may not know her. She is from South Africa. She is a sweetheart. Her name is Oscarine Mkhize, right? Miss Mkhize, we may have connected in the past. I know where you broadcast from South Africa. As a fellow South African, I love what you're doing. I invite you on board as an all-star member. I really enjoy your videos. She has a lot of funny, cute, witty videos, and she's going to places. So go and support her. Oscarine Mkhize from my country. How are you? Come on board, make a little video for street teams. Spread the word on the street in Cape Town, in Port Elizabeth, in Durban, in Johannesburg, in Pretoria. Let's make waves on that continent as well, in that country. I appreciate you. The next person I nominate, my friends, is PerlTV. Funny, he operates out of Canada. He has a big rideshare following there. He's got a lot of funny videos. My friend, if you're listening in, make us a short video for street teams, promote the word. You have all your privileges set up. So just set up your basic account and then let me know, hey, I set up. I'd like to be able to exercise those different opportunities you have on street teams. The next person I have is, you may have heard of him. He's also from Canada, Egor Rieltsev. My guess, Eastern European origin. Also good content, a lot of followers. If you are listening to this, give us a shout out. But I have nominated you on my all-star team, right? Now, the next one I go to, folks, is we're jumping around the continent. We're going to get back to the US just now. Is Gig Guy London. This guy operates out of London, UK. Gig Guy, his video is there. Check him out. Subscribe. Gig Guy, if you're tuning in from London, you're 9 hours ahead. Please give street teams a shout out. You're on my all-stars team, my friend. Now, the next person I nominated is Let's see. Cabbie vlogs, representing more the taxi side, the London taxi side. Funny guy, goes under Cabbie 007, the James Bond of cabbies of the taxi world. Again, we welcome you in, my friend. You're on the All-Star teams. Do be so kind and reciprocate and make a video so we can carry the word out to all drivers, all taxi drivers, all limousine drivers, all rideshare drivers around the globe. Help us spread the word. Help us spread the love. We're giving you the love back. Thank you. The next one I have here is DJ. Who is this here? This is Rui de Silva, right? He just has a great vlog and a lot of good gig videos. Carrie Walker, yes, I appreciate you. Thank you. So we head on. I want to get to the US drivers as well. Another funny guy. He calls himself the YouTube star. You got to watch his videos. This one, he's promoting the new company called Captain, Kapten. I'm sure we've included Captain in the rideshare companies. Come on board. Help us spread the word. Help us create a unified voice. Make a small contribution of just $10 to street teams, and let us legal up. Let us smarten up. Let us not just be pushed around. I hope YouTube star. I think you've got good, funny videos. I enjoy watching them. I enjoy all his ring and his rings and his bling. He's a funny guy. He's a charismatic personality. I like him. He's on my All-Stars team, right? He operates out of London, the UK. Now, the next guy I'm bringing in here, Rideshare Tips, US boy, US man. Good videos, man. Good videos. The guy puts in the work and just really reports on different things. Here, I really liked his Grubhub video. By the way, Grubhub is William Connor. I appreciate you, my friend. Thanks a lot. Thank you for the contribution, right? Somebody says, hi, I'm Japanese. Or where are you from? Osaka, Tokyo, Kobe. Where are you from? Share with us. You're welcome, Japan. You're welcome in the house. And you will find your country, your city on street teams, right? Come share with us. Start a Japanese discussion room. Share with us your thoughts. What's happening in Japan? Would be interested to find out, right? Now, back to rideshare tips. He does give a lot of good rideshare tips, but he gives a lot of good tips about other industries as well. Check him out. You will see him in my All-Stars team. I then move on to the very next one. This guy has been out there for a long time. I'm sure you recognize his face. He works with Harry a lot. He also has his own independent channel called Rideshare. Share being spelled S-H-R. I like that. Extremely catchy, right? He's got good videos, man, and he also has a good course out there. He's part of a video course that teaches drivers. I like the guy. I like his content, and his message is sincere, right? When you listen to him, his videos are well thought out, right? I regard him as a friend. We haven't spoken. If you can give street teams a shout out, much love back to you, Rideshare. The next guy I have nominated on the All-Stars team, and if you in any way or fashion feel like you've been left off the All-Stars team, don't take that as an insult. Reach out to me. You could be included within 24 to 48 hours, right? Okay, here we come to a genuine guy from Huntington Beach, California. You guys know him, right? When Kevin, the entrepreneur, he's on my All-Stars team. He was in our room in our live chat yesterday. Let's give him all a huge shout out, right? When he was in there yesterday, I told him, hey, you're part of this All-Star team. I delivered, Kevin. I intend to do more collabs with you. We did a good collaboration at Starbucks, which got a lot of views. We covered a good topic. And The one thing I'll tell you I love about Kevin is he's really on top of the news, right? He scours the internet for all the news. He finds a lot of topics and he brings in his opinion, and he's not shy to voice his opinion. So if he doesn't necessarily agree with something, he will say it. And that's why he's way over the 10, I think he's already on 14,000 subscribers. We went to his pizza party. I arrived there in the rideshare truck. And by the way, folks, just so that you know, your efforts do get rewarded, right? We're going to be giving away a lot of the Vava apps, right? The Vava dash cams. Sorry, there it is. These things are expensive, but they're one of the, I have a lot of them. So people that are bringing genuine, good ideas into street teams get rewarded with this dash cam. And what I like about it is so professionally laid out. I'm going to be doing a big, long video on them. So this is one of the companies I endorse. I only really endorse 2, maximum 3 dash cams out of hundreds out there. Vava is one of them. And what they send me, what they send you, I like this. Sorry, slight little detour here. But they have this little thank you welcome kit. And I want to thank you personally for being part of the stream. I want to thank you personally for being part of my house. I want to thank you personally for help shaping this, because this is really you, right? We've channeled the team, the house into this, right? And as a reward, I don't want to be shy. I have a lot of these guys. You can see I'll pile them on, right? Ooh, there they go. Actually fell down. How silly. When the top comes off, obviously they'll fall down. But we have a lot of them. I have some more here even on the desk, right? The Vava dash cam. There it is. Check it out on the internet. They're pretty costly. I mean, they're about $120 with my code. I think you guys will be able to pick them up. I think the people said about $89. I will make a video just on Vava. But just know that if you participate, if we like ideas, if it's unique, if it's so different to one of the other rideshare companies, you should qualify for a Vava dash cam, right? So back to Kevin, not to take the limelight off Kevin. Please make us a little video. Why not make a video of yourself here on Street Teams? All of your costs are waived, your fees are waived. The AllStars $250 is waived. The $50 ambassador in Huntington Beach is waived. Automatically become an ambassador because he's proven himself. Whether you troll him or if he has a few haters, I've seen some of the vile language. That's just because they have not achieved what he has achieved. He's over 14,000 subscribers, my friend. And I call him a friend. So next one I want to highlight, still going through the All-Stars here, my friend. You know him. He has really incredible editing skills, right? And he has really authentic, real content that no one else has. And that's Dave, the Uber slave. Very, very catchy name. It's basically like a slave to the rhythm of Uber. I know he's not that, but it's catchy, it's funny, it's sarcastic, it's good, right? It's marketable, right? And check out his subscribers for the amount of time. He drives around in LA, he's in a minivan, and he brings quality edited, good content. Original, not copied like some other people do, but original content. So Dave, the Uber slave, I have met him at Kevin's party. I have met him in San Diego. He's truly has earned himself a position on the street teams, All-Stars network, and any shout out would be greatly appreciated on street teams. The next one, my friends, and we're going to get to the room. We're going to get to the room. I'm not ignoring you. I just got to cover a lot of territory here, right? So that you guys know what happens on the website. The next person we go to, we know her. She is present right now. There she is. And that's Uber Girl Paula. Send her love. She is always out there helping promote my message. In return, I promote her. Why? It's a reciprocal exchange of mutual and beneficial energy. The lady is full of loving energy. That's who she is, right? She's always smiling. She's always upbeat. She's always positive, and she drives the message, right? So there's a huge shout out to you. Acknowledge yourself, Paula, here. Give yourself a huge tap on the shoulder. You're part of the AllStars team. She has truly, truly deserved that position to be an all-star player on this team, right? And if you do get the chance, Paula, we had a lot of conversations yesterday about an individual taking content from others, copying the exact titles, copying everything, using their keywords to enrich himself. We're on the same page, Paula. We know who that individual is, right? We're not going to give him energy here. But she made it onto this team, and I appreciate her. I appreciate everything she does, and so should you. She is a lady who carries your voice. And she's very vocal, and she's not shy to share her opinion. Thank you. The next person I put on the AllStars team, great guy from San Diego, your driver, Mike. Look at that infectious smile. The guy's always smiling. He's a happy guy. And it's not like he's pretending to be happy. He is genuinely happy. I met him at the pizza party. He's upbeat. He's well-spoken. Like Dave, phenomenal editing skills. I like your channel, buddy. What else can I say? So huge shout out to San Diego, to your driver, Mike. If you haven't subscribed to him, click through From Street Teams, go to his channel directly into his video, From Street Teams, leave Street Teams, go into his video on YouTube and subscribe to these individuals. Übergold Paula said, thank you, merci. In French, we say, avec plaisir, mademoiselle Paula. With absolute pleasure, Paula. Merci. Glasgow in the house. Yep, she represents Scotland's finest. Your driver, Mike. Glad to have you as a friend. Glad to have met you at the pizza party. Keep your videos coming, my friend. And he shares a lot of good knowledge about different things. Go and subscribe to his channel. Now, the next person I would like to highlight on the all-star team of streetteams.com is Geo, the Rideshare revolution. And him and I have maybe banged heads, done a little bit of head-butting in the past, but that's okay. That's healthy. That drives us to become better, right? But he truly, truly deserves a position on the all-star team, and it's very simple why. The content that he brings from Chicago, the real stories. This guy is a hard worker, folks. Probably one of the hardest Excel workers. He is not shy to put in the hours. He does the numbers. He shows us he can do the 2K club, the 3K club, time and time again. He lives up to his Chicago promise. So there's no doubt in my mind, even where him and I stand, if we've bumped heads, and I've had a couple of derogatory videos, which I enjoyed. I like, they got me a little bit riled up, but I understand his fighting power. I understand the message of the revolution. I get it. And, a Chicago driver who signs up under his code or subscribes to him gets quality input from the Chicago streets. That's where he reports from. And he spends a lot of time on those streets, right? And whether it's day or night, you will see him. Sometimes he goes to the gym in between. He feels like, hey, I just got out of the gym, back in my car. You can see on his screenshots that he puts in the hours, right? Geo puts in the hours. So if I can extend an olive leaf or a handshake, my friend, I do acknowledge you as an all-star teams player. All fees waived on this platform. So if Geo does create an account on here, he does automatically become a Chicago ambassador. he does automatically have the rights to spread all his videos in here, insert the links. We're going to show people how to, you take the link when you create your channel and you want to post a video. You don't upload the video, folks, please. You just create the YouTube link and it populates, right? This, the way we set this up is that Street Teams will populate your YouTube videos. You just have to drop in that link. So if you have made videos, Paula, if you have made videos, Journey with Jordan, if you have made videos, John M., if you have made videos, Rick Reviews, go, or 78 Miss Red Rum, or Bear Cash, come in and drop your videos in here, your YouTube links, right? Get exposure, right? Not just on YouTube, but use Street Teams as a ways and means to project your videos. Gio, you're welcome. Now, I move on to the next All-Star member before we talk about other things that you can do in this website. And that would be, who would that be? We know him, Uber Hens. Great accent, funny, witty guy, sarcastic. We know him, we love him. His intro is spectacular. His Uber Hens intro on each video, very classy, very, very articulate. And every time I watch one of Uber Hens videos, I feel like, hey, you know what? He's done the research. He knows what he's talking about. You know, he just doesn't just suck stuff out of thin air. Some people do that. Some have the ability to do that. But I feel like he's really researched his topic. And when he talks about something, he brings in the evidence. He brings in the screenshots. He brings in the know-how. So a huge shout out to him. I have not met him personally yet. I do hope I meet you in the near future. If you are able to give Street Teams a shout out, we would appreciate it. You have a space on the All-Star Teams. Uber Hens, we enjoy your content. Keep it coming. And the other thing that I also want to say to Uber Hens is, we've all made our videos where we've expressed our unhappiness and that with Uber and Lyft. I've seen Uber Hens make a real genuine video about, he holds them accountable. That's one thing he does. He holds Uber and Lyft accountable. He is not shy to hold up the mirror like I am. Very vocal. I like that, right? There's no BS. There's no gray zone in Uber Hens videos. It's black or white. He gives you the real deal, right? And, you know, the one thing we have to achieve on this website is that we have to gather our voices. So if we do want to shoot a message from the administrators from Street Teams, or let's say from a legal, from a lawyer who reads one of the emails and gives you their input, we can spread the message quickly through Street Teams to the street, right? To the teams on the street. We can spread flyers quickly. We can allow Rideshare United and gig workers, because they set up, they have their own network, to interact, to invite these people in, right? Collectively, you become powerful. Organized, you become powerful. Powerlifting rideshare guy, future world record. He says, hola, Paula. Good to have you here. Janice Anderson, got to run. Have a great day. We appreciate you in the room. Journey of Jordan says, Mark is the curmudgeon of rideshare. I don't know what that means, but it's an interesting word. Be vlogging live. Uber Hens lives close to me in Wisconsin. That's cool. Tell him we send him a lot of love. Now, who else do we have here? Let's highlight it. The next person up we have, here he is, my good buddy, Terry Tips. This guy is catchy. He's funny. He's marketable. Look at his smile. And he is not shy to speak his mind. That's why I think I like him and appreciate and respect him so much, right? There he is. Says it as it is. Here. This is the sign language. You read this. So go and subscribe to his channel. He has good videos. His funny videos. Great input from his market and other topics, right? The video that I liked most was the Best of Terry Tips 2018 highlights. Got to watch that one. Share it. subscribe it, right? Thank you for being on the AllStars team, Terry Tips. We send love to you, and do give us a shout out if you get a chance. But all your fees are waived, my friends. So if you create the profile and say, hey, Torsten, I just emailed you, this is Terry Tips, and I can go in as an administrator. I'm one of a few administrators, including my team. We're going to monitor foul language. We're going to monitor hate mail. We're going to monitor racism. We will not allow it. We will not stand for it, right? Right? You get booted out. That's it, right? So Terry Tips, welcome on board, my friend. Now we move on to the next AllStars member before we jump into other topics. And that would be the wonderful guy, Ride with Peterson. Here's one thing I love about Ride with Peterson. He is the most sincere, genuine guy with really good intentions, helping everyone around him. This guy goes down to San Diego and meets with Thomas, the San Diego Rideshare Pro, and he's formed a relationship with him. And you know, he's going there to help him. Just check out Ride with Peterson's channel. You can click straight through from here. But he goes out and he helps fellow brothers and sisters, right? That's how I know him. A guy that's always there, that's always cares, that's always ready, and he's genuine, right? And the other thing I like about him, in his niche market, the way he dresses, the way he speaks about his category, his car, that's a guy to learn from, right? So if you're interested in the categories that he drives in, that's the guy to learn from. You go to him. He is professional through and through in my eyes, and I vibe people out. I vibe people in a room out, who I connect with, who I feel offish with. Let me tell you, the frequency between him and I is high, just like I could see the frequency is high between him and Thomas. Here, to Ride with Peterson. We love you. We appreciate you. We give him a huge shout out. Thank you. I proudly put you on this all-star team, my friend. Now we shoot over to the next individual. And that would be, who would that be? You know him. Let's spend some time here. Sometimes you sort of leave the best for last, right? And he's one of the first guys that I put in, you know, when I'm thinking like my top 3 picks that I put on the all-star team. Who is this, guys? Do you know him? Anybody paying attention here? Who is this? First one to shout out his name. Who is this? That's it. Spike Boland. It's Dustin. Now, Dustin is, his trajectory is like this. Straight up, right? Took off one way. No holding him up. On top of that, you bring a charismatic, funny, genuine, witty guy to the industry that says it as it is. And he uses that famous Smackovich to dish out smacks, you know, or whether he does a negative ghostwrite or however he wants to call it. Every single one of his videos is original, right? Originality is judged here on AllStars. How original are you? And the contributions by this guy, people connect with him. People learn from him. I appreciate having you as a friend. I appreciate your text messages back and forth. I appreciate you bringing things to my attention, Dustin. And even if Dustin would text me and say, hey, you know what, I don't agree with you on that last video, or I don't like that last video, it's cool, because you have such an understanding and mutual respect in this industry, right? He's out there referring drivers. I'm out there referring drivers. He's out there educating drivers. I'm out there educating drivers. He's out there a voice for the drivers. I'm doing the same. He is not shy to call out the Uber and Lyft execs and hold up the mirror, right? So if you have not subscribed to him, do it now. Go there right now through the Street Teams platform. And again, I'm probably leaving the best here for last. My top 3 people that I could think of right away, who's part of the All-Star team, no-brainer, Dustin, Mr. Smakovich. So we appreciate you. There we go. You see, Tampa, Florida, everyone's giving him thumbs up. Keep it coming, Dustin. Keep on making the money. Keep on bringing out those. And that looks like a Toyota Sienna. It's probably, he knows. He's probably picked the best car in that class, right, in the XL class. So he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about. We appreciate him. He is one of the greatest of all time drivers. He really is. Old man Bob says, I have an old, rotten, moldy, blood-stained mattress out in the woods behind my trailer home. If anyone in the chat room is in need of something to sleep on, I think we will put you to permanent sleep. How's that? Good night. There we go. Now we move on to the next one. It's easy to shut these people down. They think they're witty. They think they scare people. They don't intimidate us. So let's move over to the rideshare guy. So by far, the guy that's probably done the most for this industry is Harry, the rideshare guy. His book on Amazon is solid. If you haven't bought it, you got to buy it, right? He has the #1 blog for the rideshare industry. There's no blog that even remotely comes close. He is a guy that has been quoted in Twitter feeds by the CEO of Uber. That is how they recognize him. That is how, serious they take him. And one of my first go-to guys, some of the first videos I watched, obviously Harry and Uberman. I think I only commented once negative. I'm not shy to express my opinion. I didn't like one of the videos that he had in his channel by a guest, right? But even that guest, I think it's Jay Credeur, I'm not going to put you down. In fact, I think he has so much good content, other content, except for that one video that I obviously did not agree on, that he deserves a spot on this team. And I will have my guys add Jay Credeur, right? I cannot judge Jay Credeur just based on one video that I dislike. I have to look at his overall work, right? It's the same with a musician. If you have a favorite band or a favorite musician, there's one song you might say, you know what, that just not, or Drake's last 2 songs just don't cut it. They just don't fit into his portfolio. But overall, Drake is a great musician. So I owe Jay Credeur, which is one of Harry's guys, a spot on this all-star team. I will create it today. He will be on the team. Harry, if you can give us a shout out in any shape or form, maybe in a blog about street teams, all we're trying to achieve here is create a voice. So we come under one roof, right? And these categories are well thought out, right? I like the guy. I've met him. I've gone to lunch with him in Beverly Hills. He has the cutest little baby. He's growing up quickly. And don't take offense if I attacked one of your guys' videos, right? Don't take it personal. That's just me. I'm a pretty edgy guy that quickly says things. Right, so that's my personality, but know that my intentions are genuine, that my friendship is genuine, and that probably the #1 or 2 pick on my all-star team, I would say the #1 pick, would go to Harry, because I don't think there's one individual that has done more for the rideshare industry. There's not one guy that has put out more content, quality videos than Harry has, period. We don't even have to go further. That's what it is. So you're welcome. We appreciate you. Spike Bolin says, Madison, Wisconsin, Uber Lyft driver here, 2.5 years. Shout out to you. Rick Reviews says, Drake makes up for it with his dance moves. He does. And he's an ambassador of Toronto, so he has some bragging rights because he's on a team that won, right? So, and I've driven him. And I've driven his security, his entourage. I've been to his house in Hidden Hills. So I've connected with the guy, shook hands, said thank you for the business. I don't have any personal relationship with him, but I like him, right? And he lives right next door to my client. So I'm at that house a few times a week or right next door. Next one. Is Thomas Gibson. Shout out to San Diego. The San Diego Rideshare Pro. Okay. Now, let me tell you about Thomas. Comes from the trucking world, army guy, down to earth, genuine, freaking hard worker, started his channel, eager to learn, goes out there, gets the tools, learns, just accumulates knowledge like a vacuum machine, right? And grows his company into a website, grows his limousine service, picks up private clients, does everything an A student would, right? And here he is today, getting more and more subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to Thomas, my friend, he's a good friend, right? We've sat out there in Mastro's having steak together in Beverly Hills and talked smack, talked about the rideshare world, talked about everything, skinned about everything. We in some ways, we're very alike, right? And he's definitely a rideshare brother. So go to his, there he is, guys. Oh my God, look who's in the house. San Diego Rideshare Pro, part of the All-Star Team. Part of the All-Star Team. There he is. Guys, send him love. He's there. Thank you for the contribution. There he is. Thomas Gibson in the house. I don't know why it came out as San Diego Rideshare Pro, but I almost like it. San Diego. I'll correct that. Maybe my techie team put that San in there twice. So guys, go on to streetteams.com. All fees are waived for Thomas Gibson on the website. He's automatically a San Diego ambassador. He's automatically an all-star team player that can put his YouTube video links in there, right? And he's growing. He may not have the thousands and thousands of subscribers that some of the other guys have, but he just started up and he's going that way, right? And if you want advice in his categories, watch his videos. If you want advice for San Diego, you know, he's a go-to guy. Another guy, Paul Figueroa, that I met, who truly, if you speak to him, he understands the business inside and out like Thomas. They're friends. They got San Diego down. So if you ever want to pick Paul Figueroa's brain or Thomas Gibson's brain, they represent San Diego as well as a rideshare driver, Mike, right? They understand the city. So good people to turn to if your intent is to get into the gig industry in San Diego is turn to a pro, right? And we welcome him. So he's on our team. So now we move over to the next individual. Who may that be? Who may that be? There she is. Quality videos. Drive, girl, drive, right? Being out there helping people, putting out content for quite a while. Met her briefly, didn't have enough time to talk to her at the pizza party, would like to spend more time getting to know her, would like to do some collaborations with her. Why? Is because she's genuine and she shows she cares about the people, and she's extremely articulate and funny, right? And automatically has a presence. When she walks into the room, I remember all the people just turn around. There she is, right? So very proud to have you on the All-Star Team, Drive Girl Drive. Anybody that hasn't subscribed to her channel? Lydia Ochoa, nice to see you. Thank you. Thank you. Victor, love you too, my friend. Appreciate you. Oh, Russell Ringo said, got my TNC permits free from Uber and Lyft. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, baby, that's a license to print cash. Go and do your private trips. Now, not to take away from Drive Girl Drive, she definitely has earned and should be on the All-Star team. And you know why? Just go to her channel. Just go to subscribe and go through her videos, and you'll quickly understand why. She's done collaborations with Harry. She is a standalone great channel, and we love her and we welcome on board. And any shout out to street teams, we'd say thank you. Have a great day, Drive Girl Drive, and we move on to the next person. Let's see, who may that be? Here we go. Got 2 more to go, and then we're going to jump into other topics. Let me just see if my kids texted me. Yes, he did. That's my little guy. Hey, Sunshine, you're on a live feed. We're live, and you're on the phone with me. You want to say hi to the room?
Hi, room.
Hi, room. Say hi, awesome, greatest of all time goat drivers.
Hi, greatest of all time goat drivers.
Yeah, they are. Cool. So my son just all gave you a shout out, and Daddy's going to be finishing up the stream just now. And then we're going to go and have some fun. They're obviously on holiday. They want to be entertained, right? My son said, hey, let's have breakfast together. And so here he is, Ryan.
Hello.
Hello. Say hello, hello. And by the way, this guy is an awesome actor. He's been in a couple of movies, and he's a great singer as well. And he's a brilliant, brilliant gamer. Fortnite, challenge him on any game. Right, kiddo? Right here, right now. Okay, Dad's gonna finish up in this room, and then we're gonna head over. You're getting some people are saying hi, Ryan, hi, Junior. People are giving you shout outs. How cool is that? Send them love back, Ryan. Say, sending you love back. What? Say, sending you love back.
Oh, cool.
Cool, okay. Kids sometimes have difficulties expressing that, but okay. Love you. I'll catch you just now.
Love you, Dad.
Love you too. And then tell Dylan, I'll talk to him soon. Okay, we'll be right over. Bye. Had to take that. Which is funny because my next candidate is Ryan is driving. That's not my Ryan. That's another Ryan. Now, you may know Ryan from probably the most authentic, original videos that he makes. Hard to copy, hard to get his subscriber base, right? And then for some reason, I believe the gentleman was deactivated. I don't know why. I don't know why Uber or Lyft would be, I don't know who it was, maybe it was Uber, why they would be so stupid to deactivate such a massive marketing machine, such a voice, right, for the driving industry. So I think, again, Uber, thanks Thomas for that shout out. I don't think that Uber thought this through when they deactivated this gentleman called Ryan is driving. Ryan, if you do find the space to give a shout out to your base, to your subscribers for street teams, I do consider you as an all-star. We love your content. I'm on there. I'm subscribed to it, as many of you are as well. And his videos get views, man. It's because he's just, it could not be more authentic about his message. I like the fact that a lot of these videos are in black and white, done with a cam, keeps it real, keeps it really raw, the footage, and he gets good stuff, man. He captures really, really good stuff, right? And that's why he has that following. So he's got a great video there which says, this is what driving Uber for 2 years looks like. Watch that video. right? Go through there, subscribe to him. This is what driving Uber for 2 years looks like. That's the video that I selected. You're on my All-Stars team in any shape or fashion. If you can give street teams a shout out so we can become a collective voice, we appreciate you. Thank you. Now, let's see, I think I have one more individual left on the All-Star team to give them a shout out. And that would be the Simple Driver. Now, in the past, I am not shy to admit that I reached out and said, dude, make your own original videos. You copying stuff. And I made the mistake because he didn't. I just jumped the gun, was too impulsive, and then I followed up with a long, respectful apology to Calvin, right? The guy's channel speaks for itself. His subscriber base speaks for itself. His video editing skills, I think that's his main profession, or probably the best in the industry. By far, the best, right? The way he takes people through a video, keeps them engaged, the topics he researches and talks on, the suggestions that he makes on tools and things that you should have in the Rideshare is probably one of his best videos. Very well thought through, very well edited. And when he pushes out a new video, and here's the thing, he is a master of branding. He doesn't need that many videos as maybe people that I do, because his branding skills are on a far higher, superior level, right? He understands how to create a video and how to get traffic to it. Say no more, right? And he's a speaker. He's a voice for the rideshare industry. We appreciate him. We love him. We give Calvin a huge shout out. Much love coming your way, my friend. Keep the videos coming. This was a great video that he made, $10,000 monthly with Uber. And if you watch it and you understand and hear his argument how you make 10K, you do get to the 10K mark, right? You just got to follow his recipe for success. Shout out to you, Calvin. If you can any way give street teams a little mention or a little sticker or whatever you can, come on board. All your fees are waived. Bring your good content in. Populate those videos that you have in another channel. Let's have more national and international people see your videos. Go and subscribe to him. And that's it for my all-star team. So the last guy that we spoke about here today is Calvin, and he is on that all-star team, and well deserved that position, folks. Right now, when you go to the discussion rooms, my friend, this is really important, and we go to the GOAT room, right? You will see that we have done polls there. You can start polls. You can start discussions. We have a topic called the reward system, right? Features that should be in the driver app, features that should be in the rider app. How should the company promote itself, right? It's streetteams.com. If you've just joined, street, here we go. Or you can put in goat, rideshare.com, will take you to the same website, right? This is the platform where we just want to bring everybody under one roof. So if we need collective bargaining power with Uber and Lyft, we have all the soldiers united. We have all the drivers worldwide united. The logo is simple, ST Street Teams. You will also soon be seeing the logo on my 1968 Cadillac. I'll be making some videos there. Bought the car specifically for marketing purposes. And just go in there, give category feedback. What do you think about GOAT, the new name? Would you like to see a different name, right? If you're not happy with greatest of all time rideshare, please, by all means, come up with your own name and say, hey, I don't like the word GOAT. I'd like to see a different name, and here is why. I think my name is catchy or has more impact than GOAT, right? GOAT was born in a live stream once, right? And I like it because you could be the greatest of all time boxer, you could be the greatest of all time driver, you could be the greatest of all time CEO, you know, whether you want to say it's Steve Jobs, or if you want to say it's Bill, the Microsoft guy. Help me out. There's a GOAT in every industry. There's a GOAT in every sport. Who's the greatest of all time basketball player? Is it Michael Jordan? Is it LeBron? Is it Kobe? Right? So we have GOATs in every industry. Who's the greatest of all time musician? Who's the greatest of all time rock and roll musician? Who's the greatest of all time reggae artist? Maybe that award goes to Bob Marley, right? But I can tell you what, we as the house, we as the company, we're the greatest of all time drivers, all of us. And that's why I like the name. That's why Rideshare Professor got the shirt, right? Got the shirt made, because I think it does say a lot, but it's not the final word. It's simply the forum right now. The GOAT discussion forum at streetteams.com is what's going to carry and determine what's in the app. How do we reward drivers? What is the name going to be? What do the polls turn out to be? Right? So jump in there. Jump right in, my friends. Right? Now you can register. You can log in. Say, I log in under my name. You will see me there. Right? And then the others, just go in there and register at streetteams.com. Right? We will green light you, make sure that everything's legit, and you will be in there, right? Your profiles will be in there, just like you can see there right now. So go and set yourself up as a guest and play around. You know, there's blogs there, there's discussion rooms, there's networks, there's the All-Star Team. And if you are going to go and join a network, you can join a city network, you can join a rideshare network, a taxi network, a limousine network, a delivery network, a gig network, a freelancer network, a rental network, or an organization or union, and help spread the word. My friends, I'm going to jump into the room briefly. All I can say is the next date to look out for is the 4th of July, another big announcement. Alpha Driver, I registered on the GOAT platform. I appreciate you. Vinny Cuz, why is it costing to be a city ambassador? Right? Because we have to look at, when we have an ambassador for a city, we not just allow anyone in, right? Look at the amount of trips. Look at why you want to be nominated for that, because those people get to moderate that room. Those people get to put their codes in there and make that $50 back, right? So you can come on and join a regular city as a regular driver, that's fine. But the objective here, folks, is to raise money, A, for legal representation if we need it, right? When and if we need it. And then also, I don't know if anybody has ever started a company. I'm right now in from my own wallet, right? In for a lot of money. That's money that I've put in there. But this is a collective effort. This is not Torsten, the CEO, or Torsten, the new rideshare company. This is a collective effort by teams on the street that form this new company. That's my answer to that. Dustin's in the house. Welcome. Somebody said Dustin's in the house. Awesome. Welcome, Dustin. Hope you saw your little intro that we did for you on All-Stars. Sean Rader, is there a way to send weekly contributions? You don't have to send weekly contributions. I mean, you could become a city ambassador, Sean. That's already a huge contribution, right? But any little amount, any little amount helps. Even when these politicians go out on both sides of the aisle, Republicans and Democrats, and they have to raise their political fees, right? They have their little funding platforms, and it starts with the smallest denominator, whether it's $5 or $10, right? Just you cannot expect some people to put in big numbers, right? They may say, you know what, 10 is all I can do. right? But this is just to drive it forward, right? And you know, we're putting in time in here. We have other foot soldiers out there putting in time. We have my team that would definitely be love working on other projects, right? But they've put all their energy into this right now because I've said we got to get it out and we got to gear up for the 4th of July and we got to get out a platform where we can consolidate voices, right? So street teams, I see Brian, my main developer friend and business partner. There he is. You can see him, street teams. He put a link there. Shows you what it's about. With crypto, you can come in. Obviously, you have your profile. Paula, go in there and promote it. So super members can also add links to their profile page. There we go. So here you have a guy who understands the technical world better than I ever will. So take it from him before you take it from me as far as like technology know-how or what does the technology of street teams allow you to do. We keep it simple, stupid, right? Don't have to have a thing that has 1,000 bells and whistles and calendars and all of it like Facebook. We just need people with voices in discussions, forming a new company and participating, joining together. That if we do get bullied around, if we do get pushed around, we have the ability to strike. We have the ability to react instantaneously, download flyers, etc., etc. Sounds like Jordan made a lot of money there. Friend is just heading back to the airport. It's great seeing you. Just giving you quickly. Tito Lugo, Matthew Mazel, Rage Against the Machine. I like it. That's a good band. Good band. Rage Against the Machine. Isn't that a good band? Super member, Denova. Brian's just explained it. Folks, in this new company, I can tell you one thing. We're not going to have diamond level, platinum level, gold level. We're not going to play drivers up against each other. Why? Because we're already all the greatest of all time, right? There's not going to be a competition, like these do. They want to suck you into the psychology and get you to just literally spin around and work around the clock. No, I don't believe in that, right? So just to put that out there, they're not going to be platinum medals or little diamonds that you can get or gold medals. No, that's just psychology that tries to suck you in so that you become a full-time driver, because the rewards with Uber and Lyft are not that great. Unless you can really say, hey, there's one reward that really sticks out, you got to shoot for it, you got to get it. I haven't seen it, right? Vinny Kaz says site is having issues. That could be because there's just a lot of people on there right now, right? There's a lot of people. But obviously, if you launch something, these guys that are hosted, we're not hosting the website, it's hosted by a third party. And if there is an issue, you email it, right? Email it over. I'll put Brian's email and my email underneath the video. If you see anything or see any bug, you report it to us so we fix it, right? Yeah. Jose Magic says, great, let's fight back. This is our chance to get a better deal. This is what we're trying to do. I do want you to make a lot of money with Uber. I do want you to make a lot of money with Lyft. What I don't agree with is the treatment that we're getting right now, right? So allow this platform to be a way that we, start the negotiations with Uber and Lyft, right? That they can see we are strong in numbers, right? We gotta exercise that, folks. We're open for business as far as bringing everyone under one roof, as far as deciding on a name, as far as getting input, as far as people participating in discussions, as far as people joining networks, expressing themselves, coming up with ideas, names, input, suggestions, right? So that's where we are right now. We'll go to have fleet options. We've really, to answer your question, Johnny, we've really looked at what works and what doesn't work in the rideshare world, right? And, you know, why bring something in that doesn't work, right? If you know that the wheel works for the car and it spins around, duplicate the wheel. But, you know, no punctured wheels in this website. No, we got to learn from our mistakes. You know, this is one thing I don't understand about Uber and Lyft. They come out with these announcements that they listen to this. They come out with this announcement about 48 hours on this whole California issue that they will raise the rates, they will give us a voice. And 48 hours, they make announcements across the board that they are cutting XL rates, right? It's a fact. I think it starts on the 24th of June. How can you, within a 24-hour period, how can you be trusted if you switch like that on drivers? You call upon their help in California, right? You call upon their help. You make a subtle, empty promise that you will raise their rates and give them a voice. And 48 hours later, read the emails. Anybody driving XL that got that message yesterday that those rates get cut? Isn't that exactly the opposite to what they said 48 hours before? How can you trust them, right? And I'm saying anybody that filled in that form that believed that those promises were really true promises, I hope you don't get disappointed, right? There's some people that threw a lot of drivers under the bus in their YouTube channel. Yeah, in fact, I would prefer you send it to my private email if there are any suggestions, any bugs, because I check that 20, 30 times daily. And I can just forward it on to the technical department, right? There it is. That's my private email. Anything that is not working on the site, anything where you feel like there is a bug in the system, email it to me. I will make sure it gets to Bryant and the team, and we'll fix it, right? What happened, Roy Watkins? He says, I did, and I'm pissed. What are you pissed at? That you signed the form? It's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. So in XL, I'm in Utah and seen this on Facebook, but I haven't got any notification from Uber about it. Yeah, well, there's quite a few people that did send me their notifications. It might just be in certain markets, but you know, it's the complete opposite that they preached 48 hours ago, that they were going to increase the rates and they were going to give us a voice if we help them in this thing, and then they do exactly the opposite. I ask you, how can you be trusted when that's how you show up on a day-to-day basis? So Yama Bushisama says, don't sign shit, brothers and sisters, and he's right. But by not signing, you're not engaging. You're not taking a position. You're just forcing it to the table, right? Can't give them the ammunition that they use against us, right? It's like, you know, it's like saying to a guy, here, take this gun and shoot me. Doesn't make sense, right? So take a big step back and let these guys sweat it out, right? They panic mode. They scared mode already. You know it, I know it. Fernando Lueza, I'm happy I didn't sign it. I agree with you. I'm happy I didn't sign it either. I want to, you know, use funds from this to get some good legal representation that if they want to talk to us, we'll come to the table. What do you drivers really want? And then we show up, we share, stories from different cities, different states, and we have a few attorneys present at the table, you know, with those politicians, with the companies. We sit down with them, we talk, we hash out a deal. We're not going to become employees. We're not going to stay independent contractors with this shitty treatment over here and no money. You've got to bring us somewhere into the middle that it's a win-win situation for both parties, right? We don't want to force employee status upon you so your company has to pay $500 million more per year. That's not our objective. Our objective is to be real, to be genuine, and show you that we want you at the negotiation table. Scott Hoffer says, I'm not signing crap. Rideshare 411, share the info, share the love. Gig Warrior Jim says, can't trust him. I can't trust him. I really can't. I really can't. And they've given me all the reasons why not to trust them. Can Tiakto, great. I have already quit driving a month ago and move on with my life. Good. Take a position. Very proud of you to do that. That's cool. Bring people in the middle. Exactly. There's a better deal for all of us. There's a better deal for them and there's a better deal for us. The stingy one-way greed is not working. And they know it, right? They got hammered in the last month or two, not only on the stock exchange, not only during the initial public offering, but also in the media. They got hammered. And they know whatever they're doing is not working. So now they're scared. Now they come to the party. Now they say, hey, let's work together. We need your support. Careful. Nathaniel Davies, riding with Peterson, gave a great review on a B5 and the laws and why they're being written that way. It's cool. It's got a good channel, good content. Go to him. Shine Telemundo, I'm about to lose my vehicle behind these rideshare rates. So what are you leasing your vehicle, or what's happening there? Why are you about to lose your vehicle, my friend? If you could shine some light on that, Shine Telemundo. John M, hey Power, Lyft, Rideshare, I'm in Utah too. What do you think? Are we a medium market or a medium to small? I would say you're a medium market, definitely. That's just my opinion there. Brian Bianat, yet Lyft brilliantly lowers Excel rates. What's that all about, right? They say that Uber and Lyft are collaborating, right? And they need your help. And then just like Brian says, then they go and reduce the Excel rates. Why say one thing to drivers 48 hours ago and do the exact opposite? Do you honestly think that builds trust, John Zimmerman? Do you honestly think that builds trust, Logan Green? No, exactly the opposite. When people see that, they listen, they read, and they remember. We're not stupid. Journey says, Lyft is the antichrist of rideshare. I know, I mean, I drive on that Lux and that Black Excel platform, the SUV, but I may also do or have done well in the past with referrals. Today, if you refer a Lyft driver, those goals are just not achievable. And when Lyft management the other day had a big 1 hour, 15-minute with me on the phone, I told them, what you're offering new drivers is just not achievable. So why should vet drivers, why should YouTubers send you new drivers? Why should we promote your company if you're not helping the driver? They're cutting the referrals, they're cutting the rates. They say they're going to do opposite, but they act exactly oppositely. So, Uber, Lyft, Lyft, Uber, Uber, Lyft, Lyft, Uber, same thing. Same thing, same lie, same dishonesty, same greed. So my tech guy said, you can email me directly or ask torsten.com@gmail.com. But I've given you my email. So if you have any questions, again, you are more than welcome to email me directly, okay? There it is. If you want to text me, don't blow up my phone. Like when I'm with my kids and I'm with clients and people just relentlessly call me, I'm not going to answer. Right? It means I'm busy. I'm busy driving, I'm busy with my kids, or I'm busy with clients, or I'm busy with business. That's the reason why I don't answer the phone. And very often I will just say, please text. Right? So if you want to text me something, there it is. There's my number. My friends, so Carrie Walker says, I, for some stories, included them still owing me $750. Pay up that $750 you owe. Carrie, pay it up. I like the way they skim, take money here, take money there, pay minimal for cleanup fees, $50. I mean, how are you going to clean vomit in your car and get the stench out? Your downtime, your cleaning fees, you make a big loss. $50 doesn't cut it. They're cutting back everywhere. You rock as well, my friend. I may come across a little tired, guys, because I've been up all night working with these guys, just trying to get this out. Remember, we put this together in record time, right? And we tested in record time. And there's over 1,000 cities in there. There's all the rideshare companies worldwide. We had to research, get the logos, put them in. A lot of work, right? So nothing's perfect. We strive to be perfect. But the one thing I can commit to the house, to my drivers, is that my loyalties, listen carefully, my loyalties are with the drivers. My loyalties are not with the companies, right? In fact, quite the opposite. I will hold up the mirror to the company every single day until things get corrected. And we have a chance to correct things with our own company here. So please get onto the discussion, the GOAT platform, get in there, participate. Let me just take this text. Tommy, welcome, made it. Good, my friend. The website, you can put in GOAT, rideshare.com. It'll take you to streetteams.com. You can put in streetteams.com directly. You can put in GOAT driver, greatest of all time driver.com. It'll take you to the website. Join the discussions, join the GOAT room, join the polls, make your suggestions, offer your feedback, get into the networks, support the all-star teams, and so on and so on and so on. Sergio in the house. Sergio Robles, welcome, my friend. Juno owes you $1,000, Juno. Juno owes me I probably sent Juno 15,000 drivers. I got that much in return. So they just took my data. Here, Juno. They took my data, took your data, and sold it to Jet, thinking that we would get jobs or thinking that we would get referrals. They didn't. They screwed us over. To the director of Juno, read my lips. For lying through the phone over and over again. Did you read that? Can you lip read directors and owners of Juno? You screwed over all the drivers and you have zero respect in the market. You're done. You're fried. Jet, same thing. You're done. You're fried. You took the information. You did nothing for the drivers in none of these markets. Well done, Juno. Get the Arsehole of the Year award, the Arsehole Rideshare Company of the Year award. Welcome. There's Oscars for bad movies. You get the Oscar for being the worst rideshare company, Juno. And the directors who lied on the phone, who have zero integrity, a bunch of greedy pigs, bunch of greedy swines, that shit doesn't fly. Slap you straight out of the market with our new company. There we go. It's a great place to blow off steam, my friends. It's a great place to share humor. It's a great place to blow off steam. It's a great place for everything. Feel free. Whatever emotions, whatever feelings you have right now, let them go. Just kindly not put another brother or sister down. They're not street names. No. Not street names, dear. Don't circulate false information. John M., keep leading the way. As soon as it wasn't acceptable for you, you started your movement and put your voice out there. Look, I make a lot of money with Uber and Lyft. I'm not going to deny that. Why should I lie about that, right? But I figured out how to be smart in that business. Just how other people maybe have started these surge clubs and they're fighting back. I, for myself, have figured out the best way how to make money with Uber and Lyft. I really have. I hate what they're doing with the deceptive lies. I hate the way they are treating UberX drivers. I hate the way the company holds drivers for fools. I don't agree with any of the management styles that they have. It's just about them, and nobody else, right? So, it's a fine balance. You make money on the one side, and yet you attack them for certain things. So I toe a fine line. But I can tell you the one thing I do know is that the time has come to speak up, not shut up. And the time has come for new companies in the market. We can't just let these two companies dictate. You need multiple players to mix it up, right? When you have competition in the market, everything gets better. Everything. Better pay, better rates, everything, right? That's why Trip has to succeed, right? And by the way, Trip also has a rideshare category, a network in this streetteams.com website. So if you're a Trip member, go and sell your brothers and sisters on the experience. Go out there, set it up, right? The next announcement we are making is on the 4th of July, Independence Day, when we, the drivers, go independent, when our voices become independent. We want to rally as many people as we can in a short time, right? Somebody wrote to me, why do I have them blocked? Probably because of what you said in the past. Take responsibility. Myself or my team will block you depending on your language and behavior, right? If you don't like it now and you're coming back and say, why do you have me blocked? I just got a message from code 561. It's probably, ask yourself, because of past behavior, right? There's certain things we just do not tolerate. It's not like always first strike, you're out. I let certain things slide if they're not too bad, right? But certain things will not be accepted. Like this fool early on, the comment that he made about his mattress. Doesn't fly, right? You just have to read between the lines to know that you're dealing with a wacko. We'll give wackos no space here, right? So I don't know what you said, but you got blocked. So says wrong, never hated you. All right, we'll review it. There was no hate, no bad intention. Let's review it. I'm not putting you into a category, buddy, where you never. That's not my style. That's not my personality. I went face value. Either my team that edits this or looks at the comments, or me, right, that administrates the content, obviously saw something, right? But I'm all for letting an individual back in. Yeah, the 4th of July, I believe we have to show up again. And I'm sure gig workers, the rumors out there, gig workers, Rideshare United, working on it. I appreciate, he says he always supports me. I will look into it. Please send me your name, how you show up with Uber, so we can put you back in the room. The one thing, sorry, I got slightly distracted there. Keep the messages coming, right? What is Rideshare Confessions is in the house. The 4th of July. Yes, there's a lot of rumors floating around that on the 4th of July there will be big strikes. You know, hopefully these companies now, or these organizations like gig workers or Rideshare United that have a voice in streetteams.com can announce it through the website. Hopefully they make flyers available on PDF links that we can hang up in different places, right? So that we can become better and better and more organized. That's why we also formed streetteams.com. So please invite in other drivers, invite in other friends. Even if you know riders or passengers, invite them in, right? We have categories for them, right? Yeah, so Tim Olson says, be smart and think before you comment to avoid the Smakovich. Yeah, I'm sure Dustin hands out the Smakovich pretty quickly if you are going to talk smack about him or about his brothers and sisters in his room that he's built up, right? So goat solidarity on the 4th of July. I love it. I love it. I love it. Speed Racer says, I registered but can't log in. Probably because they're reviewing. Give me 1 second. You can upload your profile photos. Have you done that? 1 second. Yeah, put a face to your profile if you're creating the profile. That would be great. Brandon in, so he says Rideshare Hub is a biter that copied your video a long time ago and posted yesterday. Listen, there's certain people I respect and there's certain people I disrespect in this industry. Rideshare Hub has rubbed me up in all the wrong ways. Right? I'm not going to judge him, let him go wherever he can in his life, but he's going to learn from whatever he does and he's going to learn from his mistakes. What I do notice, I'm just going to point out the very, very obvious about his channel. It lacks originality. There's no originality in the Rideshare Hub. If he sees a video that has got a lot of views, he will copy, just like he did yesterday, the two-phone Uber trick revealed my exact words. They're not duplicated anywhere. There's to take the same screenshot, the same words, make the same video. Why? Because that video got 1.2 million views. He does the same to Dustin's videos. He does the same to Simple Driver's videos. Copy, copy, copy. If that's how you build your base, if that's how people subscribe to him, it's okay. They're obviously subscribing to him for something he has, right? But I smell a rat from far, my friend, from far. And when the guy asked me to do collaborations on his show, I turned him down. The guy did not make it on the All-Star team because I'll tell you right now, there's no originality. Just copying, taking, stealing, copying, taking, stealing, copying, taking, stealing, and putting out their word for word, right? And you know, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something about body language, my friends. And it's one thing you have to really understand in business, and which this guy is going to learn a lot about in body language. Let me just show you something. Let's talk about body language. I just opened up the channel. What does that body language tell you? It's too much drama, too many headaches. What is it? Is this industry in headache? Every video, look at the body language. I go by body language in business meetings. I look at all the gestures of the hands, the feet, everything, right, when I'm in a meeting. I look at the thumbnails. I study the topics. You're not going to fool me here, my friend. Sorry, Rideshare Hub. But I would remove those videos. I would come up with original content that you create. Not that you copy, not that you steal, not that you cut and paste word by word. Watch his last video. He's going to maybe change it because I'm calling him out. Word by word, takes the titles. And then the sneakiest thing you can do in this industry is use your competitors as keywords, what he's done. That is like the lowest form of advertising. When you try to capitalize on Dustin or Harry's work on and use their names in your keyword portfolio and in your description. That's the lowest of the lowest YouTube trick there's out there. That's desperation to get subscribers and views, right? That means you can't do it the real way. You got to take their names and capitalize on their names. Say no more. Dude, I'm calling you out, right? And there's very, very few people I will call out because I can tell you myself, Rideshare Professor, I have a good understanding and I have a mutual respect across the board with the people. But if you're listening in here, Rideshare Hub, right? One video said you lost all your money in your computer, you didn't have any money anymore, right? The next thing, you've got a new video and apparently a new car. People look at these little things, right? And the one thing I look at is body language. If people try to attract attention through drama, right? Don't earn yourself the title as drama boy, right? Earn yourself the title as someone that brings genuine, original videos with good content to the table and don't throw drivers under the bus, right? So go out and come from a level of strength, which we're trying to do here. We got these people to strike. We got these people to say, you know what? Bring us to the negotiating table. Don't tell drivers to go. Don't throw them under the bus. And if you're subscribing to his channel, that's fine. There's something that you see in him that I don't see, right? And I don't think I have to make myself more clear than that, right? That you rub me up the wrong way by just stealing topics and the exact same words and then using all these guys that have been out there forever, you using your names. Go to his videos and read in his description how he mentions all the drivers to capitalize on their traffic. And then he uses the same words in his keywords to take their traffic. Come on, Dylan. Think we fucking fools? Wake up, dude. Anyway, I don't want to run into you into the street. I won't have kind things to say. You're on my same turf, so don't pass me. Not a good idea. But back to street teams, my friends, to the real playground, real authentic, real originality, ideas from the house are welcome. Where real drivers and people that have put in the sweat and the tears deserve a space on the All-Star team. We appreciate you. You know, originality like Dustin, originality like Harry the rideshare driver, or go back to Uberman's original videos. You won't see more originality and more real, raw, good content. Originality from Chicago like Geo the rideshare revolution. You won't see more raw, real content, right? But this copy, steal, copy bullshit in the YouTube world, I don't know. I believe everything does a full circle, and karma in life is the ultimate bitch of all bitches. Anyways, enough said. Vinny Cuz, yeah, again, I'm not arguing with you. You're correct. Lots of videos repeating the same info. Right. I guess I outed the name. He's there. Kyle Lindgren in the house. How are you? I guess you guys heard me vent a little bit. I had to get that off. And I kindly request Dylan, Rideshare Hub, if you're coming across this video, if you want to earn a position on the All-Star team, talk to me, right? Talk to me and remove any video that you've copied directly, whether it's title, ideas, remove them. Be the Rideshare Hub. Be the hub for originality. Don't be the copy hub. Don't be the steal hub, right? Be a true, genuine Rideshare Hub that cares for people. And leave the drama out. I'm not interested in the drama on all the crazy fake body language. Doesn't fly with me. I see through it, right? I've been there, done there, been in too many meetings to understand that this here does not seem authentic. Hey, does that look familiar there? Rideshare Professor, the 2-phone Uber trick revealed, 1.2 million views yesterday. Exactly same guy. Rideshare Hub, the 2-phone Uber trick revealed. Direct copy. There's no originality in that, folks. And these are the type of guys that you're following, right? If that's a real photo, that to me looks staged, that looks staged, that looks staged, that looks staged, that looks staged. Be yourself, dude. Find your true identity. That's not you. Anyway, my friends, it's time to rock and roll. I got to get back in there with my team. I'm going to start ironing out some of the bugs that were reported. I got to take care of my kids. They're on holiday. They're expecting dad to show up. Yes, they're already texting me. I'm on my way. I'm going to wish you much love. Thank you so much. Drive safe out there, Uber DC. Good to see you, my friend. As you can see, I put you on the All-Star team, right? Go and check yourself out on the All-Star team. You're there. Uber Paula's there. Dave, the Uber slave. Thomas Gibson. Many of them. Dustin, we've had as guests in the house today. Thank you, guys. That's all I can say is thank you for motivating me to take that step, right? And thank you for participating. Thank you for joining. We appreciate you. Thank you. Have a great day, my friends. And next big announcement is on July the 4th. In between, I'll be doing other videos reporting on this. But next big website announcement is on the 4th of July, Independence Day. I appreciate you guys. Can I have a 50 thumbs up so we can leave? On that note, there we go. The note of the goat. Where is it? Wop, 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 wop. Later, my friend. I wish you a great day. Drive safe, guys. The website's very busy. There's too many people on them right now, right? So I would when too many people rush a site and you have 200-300 people on the website, it bogs it down. I would go in maybe later this afternoon or tonight, right? Or when you're driving around. It's there. It's going nowhere. It's not going to be taken down. So find the right time and the right moment to go and set yourself up on the website. Drive safe. And again, let me take another picture. Let's set the frequency for the day. There we go. We got the 50 that we needed. There they are. Thank you, my friends. Have a great day. I appreciate you all.